Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hey, hi, hello. My name is Lauren. I'm so excited to have you guys here for today's video. We are going to be talking about my makeup case and everything that I keep inside here. Literally, you guys, I have so many fun goodies in here that I want to share with you guys and just kind of talk a little bit about this cute makeup case first off, and literally some of my favorite products. This is everything that I use makeup wise, from my everyday makeup to the makeup that I wear when I go out, or like makeup for a date or whatever it be. Everything is in this little bag and I'm really excited to share with you guys. I will go ahead and say that my makeup bag is available on Amazon. I have this one and it's like a white marble print so you guys can see, and it's clear. It came in a pack of two. One is white marble and then the other one is black marble, and I think it was less than like $15 for two makeup cases. And as you can see, they're a pretty decent size. So I am going to link them down below for you guys, as well as try and link as much of my favorite products as I can. There are some things I just won't link for you guys because I'll be like link overload, but I'll link some of my favorite makeup pieces down below for you guys as well in case you're interested in anything. So don't forget to go and check out the description box. And before we hop into the video though, guys, don't forget to go ahead and subscribe to my channel. You guys can do that by clicking the little red subscribe button right down below. Now, let's jump into this bag because I'm obsessed with it. So as I mentioned, this is from Amazon. And as you can see, it's kind of like a little mini train case. It's nothing crazy. I have just seen all over Pinterest the clear makeup bags, and they have been looking so cute and trendy, and they just look, I don't know, like, with how makeup is being packaged nowadays, I feel like it really shows off your makeup items that you have inside, because sometimes packaging is just so dang cute, and if it just hides in a makeup bag that no one ever sees, then it's like, what's the point? Having a clear one kind of highlights some of the fun pieces in there, and you could definitely rework your bag or organize it so that the nicer pieces are showing at all times if you like wanted to leave it on your vanity, or even if you're traveling or for a cute Instagram picture, like whatever it be. That's why I'm really obsessed with these clear makeup bags. I think they're fun and cute. Now, I can't speak to the durability of this bag just yet because I've only had it for a day. I'm really excited to try this one out and see how everything goes. I like that it has a little handle so I can pick it up and carry it to whatever room I feel like doing my makeup in, because I don't sit in my bathroom all the time to just do my makeup. Sometimes I'll sit at my little desk right here, like behind me, or I might sit here in the living room, or I might sit on the floor, like whatever it be. So this is nice for me to have everything in one space and then just be able to carry it to wherever I want to go. Let's go ahead and jump in to the makeup bag and share with you guys what all is inside. So the first thing I'm seeing on the top is a Wet n Wild Photo Focus face primer. This is a matte face primer. Obviously, it's just a very basic primer. Really good drugstore favorite of mine. I think it does a great job of keeping my makeup on for a long time, and it's super inexpensive. Then I have two foundations. One is this really cute little foundation bottle. It's got a fun like little holographic or reflective pink lid, and it's got a cute little smiley face with heart eyes. This is from Benefit. It's called the Hello Happy Soft Blur Foundation. This is super freaking pale, as you can see. Literally, someone in Sephora matched me to this back in winter, and so I was like, oh my god, I'm literally that pale. But I go outside occasionally now, so I do have a little bit more color on my skin. So what I do is I try and match it with this foundation right here. This is the L'Oreal Paris 24-Hour Foundation Infallible Pro Glow. This is like the darkest shade that I will probably get, and this is honestly only when I self-tan. Like, this is what I match with my self-tanner, and then when I combine it with this, it kind of gives me, as you can see, like my regular skin color on my everyday to-day life. So I love both of these together or just apart separately depending on like what shade I need for that day. Sticking with foundation, I do keep a Real Techniques little beauty blender in there. This one's gross, so sorry about that, but these are my favorite just for blending out foundation, concealer, any like cream contour, cream highlights, all that good stuff. Next, I have two highlighters. The first is the e.l.f. HD Lifting Concealer. This is too dark for me right now as far as like an under eye highlight or like concealer, or even just like a touch-up concealer. It's actually pretty tan, like it's a tad too dark for me. And it says light, but whenever you put it on, it's like a lot darker for some reason. So I'm not sure that this is definitely my favorite product right now, but it's good for like any touch-ups whenever my face is like darker, or if I have on like self-tanner like I mentioned before. This is also good for that. My favorite holy grail concealer of all time, it's great, it's super budget friendly, again, it's drugstore, is the Maybelline New Instant Age Rewind Eraser of Dark Circles. This thing is the bomb.com. I use this like, I've started to use it again like every day. I'll just put a little bit under my eyes on any areas that need to be covered up, and then I'll pair it with just a little bit of mascara, and it's like the perfect everyday look. It makes me look so much more awake and put together, honestly. And I just like wearing it by itself, honestly, just elevates my whole look. So big fan of this guy. And again, great drugstore find. Next thing that I see here is a pair or a pack of false eyelashes. These are my favorite to wear whenever we go out. If we're going to be going out to like a bar or hanging out with our friends late and I just kind of want a more elevated look, this is what I go for. These are the Eyelure Wispy Pack of 3, and they're really cute. They are like wider or longer on the outside and of course curl up. My eyelashes have a really hard time with staying curled. They literally just like to go straight. And I think eventually I want to do like an eyelash perm, but have not tried that yet. So whenever I do want to kind of look a little bit nicer, I love using false eyelashes. These are my favorite brand and they are great. Now going with my false eyelashes, I of course have some specific eyelash glue. I use the Duo brand brush on adhesive. So it looks like this. This is just a little bit nicer than the little tiny ones that come in the actual eyelash container things. This is like the Eyelure brand. I use these too, and honestly I like to just toss these in my purse if I'm going out, because then if I need to touch up one and it's like falling off or I knocked it off or something, then I can. Granted, most of the time I'm too lazy to do that, but just in case I still want it, it's there. But this Duo eyelash does a great job at keeping my eyelashes on for a really long time. Sticking with the whole eyelash theme, I'm going to talk next about my 4 favorite mascaras. So starting off, we have the L'Oreal Voluminous Primer. I'm not sure how much I believe in like eyelash primers actually working, but it's definitely just like a base coat of like white mascara that you put on before all of your others so that it's more voluminous and like it's kind of just built on top of it. So I like this. I wish it made my lashes longer at the same time as it's volumizing, but it still does a great job. So I really like using this. And then I have 2 volumizing mascaras, which I love both dearly. And these are all drugstore, so they're super affordable. The first is the infamous Voluminous Lash Paradise by L'Oreal. And this is just such a great mascara, very comparable to the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. It gives you really great volume. It gives you really great color. Like, it just looks really natural. Big fan of this. I'm actually wearing this today, and I kind of go back and forth between this one and this one I'm going to talk about next, just because this has just been a long time favorite, so of course I always go back to it. Then my other favorite is the Essence The False Lashes Mascara Extreme Volume and Curl. This is supposed to also curl your lashes, and when I heard about that I was like, oh, gotta try it, because you girls' lashes do not ever stay curled. I will say maybe it curls your lashes a little. Maybe it works better for other people. It doesn't quite work for me. But the volume that it gives is really nice. I do like how it makes my eyelashes look. I mean, it does kind of give like the false lashes effect. I just wish it curled my lashes more. But again, I still really like the volume that it gives. It's a great mascara. And if you don't have crappy eyelashes like mine that like to stick out straight, then it might be really good for you as well. And then the last mascara that I like to use is the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. This is great for lengthening your lashes. I love this. And I believe it's the L'Oreal Stiletto mascara. They're both fabulous drugstore mascaras for lengthening your lashes. So I love using these for long, pretty lashes. I will usually combine this with the volume one from, or Lash Paradise from L'Oreal. Do the long one first, or the telescopic mascara first, and then Lash Paradise to volumize it. Looks amazing. Love the look it gives. Very cute together. Moving on to a couple of different face products. The first is this contour kit by Anastasia. This is so well loved, if you could not tell by the outer casing. I have had this, I want to say, for like 3 or 4 years now, and I love this palette. It has 3 different little highlighter shades and then 3 contouring shades. I only use the middle contouring shade, and then occasionally I will use this like banana colored shade up here if I am doing like nose contour or something like that, or really want to set my under eye. But I love this. I mean, like, this contour shade is my favorite. It doesn't look muddy. It doesn't look dirty. It blends really well. And it's just, it's just a classic. Like, this is what I go to when I want to contour. If I'm going to be like taking photos, or if I'm going to be going out, or like wanting a more fancier makeup look, this is definitely what I go with. Next, my one and only and very favorite blush is from MAC, and it's in the color Plum Foolery. This is one of their sheer tone shimmer blushes. It's a shimmer, but honestly, there's really not that much shimmer in this at all. I just think this is a really flattering, pretty tone. It looks great in winter. It looks great in summer. It just gives your face like the perfect amount of color and just makes you look really rosy and happy. Okay, don't laugh at me for this, but I have a little tiny Becca highlighter in the color Opal. This came in like a Christmas kit that I got, but I love this highlighter so much. But it is shattered to bits and pieces. I am so sad. The day that it happened, I was like, you've got to be kidding me. This is so nice. Now it's not pretty anymore. So it's super messy, but it's kind of just like a loose highlighter now. So I will dip my little highlighter brush in this and put it on the tops of my cheekbones and on my nose and sometimes on my Cupid's bow. It just gives such a fun finished look, and honestly, it's really pretty in the summertime when you're like not wearing a ton of makeup. But you just put a little bit on the tops of your cheeks and you're like glowing, especially after the beach. It's like the perfect thing. Of course, I just have a really simple black pencil eyeliner. This is from e.l.f., nothing crazy. This is the little eyebrow pencil I like to use. Again, this is by e.l.f., and it's just in the brown pencil color. And on one side, it has the little retractable pencil here. I just use it to fill in any sparse areas. And then on the other side, you have a little spoolie, so obviously you can brush out your lashes. Moving on to eyeshadow. So I have 2 little palettes that I keep in my makeup bag. The first is the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. This is a gift from one of my friends, Rachel, and I love this palette. It is great for anything like elevated that I want to do that's not my regular day-to-day look. It's also great for a day-to-day look. I mean, it literally has so many different colors in here, but they're all very neutral. I'm a very neutral color eyeshadow person. I don't tend to stray out very far. Like I've never even touched these 4 like purpley colors, but everything else, I love all of these colors right here. They're literally like the perfect shades ever, and you can do a lot of different looks with them. The next palette I have is the Naked by Urban Decay Basics palette. I'm not sure if this one has a name, because I think there may be more than one of these. I'm not sure. But this one has the 6 different shadows, and as you can see, 2 of mine are actually out, but it's okay because I never really use those ones that much. But it does have WOS, Naked 2, Faint, and Crave, and I use WOS like all over my lid. And then I'll do Naked 2 in my crease, and then Faint on the outer corner, and then kind of use Faint and Crave to smudge underneath my lower lash line and kind of use it as like an eyeliner sort of style. So honestly, these 4 colors are perfect for me. I love using them. They're like my everyday go-to eyeshadows. And then I have one little single MAC shadow. This is All That Glitters. As you can see, it's well loved. Of course, this is just a classic color. Just a great single shadow in case I want to change up my look. Moving on to my favorite lip products. I have a NYX Lingerie lip color, and these are like a matte lipstick or lip gloss. I love this. This is in the color 8 or 08. Yeah. And this is so great. Literally, I've lost the lid, so don't blame me, but it's just like the lid cover, which is weird. But these are wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I would even say they're comparable to like the Kylie lip kits, but definitely more budget friendly and super, super cute. Then I have 2 of the same NYX lip pencils because I literally saw it and I was like, wow, I love that color. Only come to realize that I already had it at home, and it's in the color Natural again, or SPL 810. And this is just a really Again, natural nude sort of color. It's great for like everyday use or if you're just going out and want to look a little bit nicer. Now moving on to brushes and one tool. I of course have my eyelash curler. This is a big must. This is from Isaac Mizrahi for Revlon. Yeah. And it's got really cute like pink and orange little details on it, but this obviously is just an eyelash curler. You know how it goes. Then I have my brushes. So the first brush I have here is my big old powder brush. This is by Eco Tools. It's their full powder. It kind of has a tapered top to it. This is honestly what I like to use for my blush nowadays, as well as powder as like for setting under my eyes, or if I just need any on my forehead or my chin, that's what I use this for. Then I have my little angled Real Techniques brush that looks like this. This is what I use for my bronzer, and it's perfect for getting that angle on your face as you're just kind of like blending up into the hairline, and then I'll twist it the other way and do it on this side. It's wonderful. This has always been my go-to for bronzing. And I also have my highlighter brush. This is also from Real Techniques, and it looks like this. Again, it's tapered, but I will just like lightly dab it in the highlighter and then go up here on the tops of my cheekbones or like dust it on my nose and like my Cupid's bow. Love this brush as well. It does a really good job. And now for my eye brushes. I love using the brush that actually came in the Urban Decay Naked palette because I have the other palette like in my drawer in there. I just don't use it all the time. It has a really good just flat shader brush on one side, which I use to just put my color all over my lid or to pack a corner or like color in the outer corner. And then on the opposite side, it has a really good little smudging brush that's perfect for under my eyes to smudge out some color just for like an eyeliner. Love this brush. Like I use it every single day. Then I have a couple of, I have two Morphe brushes and a Sigma brush. So I have the Morphe M510. This guy is wonderful. This is a huge fluffy blending brush. This is literally what I use it for. After I've gone over, put my shade all over my lid and do my crease color and the outer corner color, I go in with this and just lightly blend everything together, make sure everything's smooth and there's no harsh lines. This is fabulous. I love this brush and it's super budget friendly too. I mean, you can get like a bunch of these brushes for really good pricing at Ulta. Then I have another Morphe brush. This is the M518 and this is the brush I use for my crease color. So I just use this just going in with like small circles and like a windshield wiper motion, just going in and putting color into my crease. And then lastly, but not least, I have my Sigma blending brush. It's the E25. I don't use this as a blending brush. I literally use this to put color in the outer corner just to kind of darken up my look. I focus it and pat it on the outer corner, whatever darker color I'm going with. And then I will kind of blend it a little bit, but it's not mainly for blending. I will, again, like I mentioned before, go in with the Morphe 510 and blend everything out at the end. So everything works together and has its own specific job. And that is going to bring us to the end of my makeup bag, you guys. That is everything that I had in there. Here is the case now empty with nothing in it, so you guys can see it kind of a little bit better. It does have gold zippers and again, just all white detailing, a little white threading kind of on the inside. I really hope you guys enjoyed seeing a little sneak peek of what's in my makeup bag. If you guys did, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. You guys can do it by clicking the little red subscribe button right down below. Honestly, guys, I'm not a girl who's like always buying the newest makeup and all that kind of stuff. I do like to try new things out, but I'm very picky with the things that I purchase. I like them to be budget friendly or extremely useful to me. So as long as I'm going to be using it very frequently, I don't mind spending a little bit of money on it if it's an item that I think is worth the money. But I am very big on saving money and just not spending a ton of it on makeup, if you know what I mean. So I like finding really budget-friendly drugstore favorites, and that's why I have so many of them. Obviously, I do have some higher-end favorites that like nicer palettes and things like that I love. But I think having a good combination of both is really great because there are a lot of good products in the drugstore as well as higher-end products. But I'm trying to find like a very set makeup routine and like kind of have a concise collection of things that I am using daily, and not just buying things just because it's new or because I want it or someone else is like reviewing it or raving about it. You know what I mean? It's so easy to get caught up in all the makeup trends and the new palettes and like what people are buying. And then you have a bunch of stuff that you're not even using. So everything that I have in my bag are things that I use daily, if not weekly. And they're things that I love. And honestly, you can tell. You can tell by the way that I've used them and how they look. Like, they are all well loved. They need a nice deep clean right now. So I'm probably going to go after this video and wash the brushes and like give everything a nice wipe down so they're all clean and ready to go. If you guys want to see more videos like this one, please don't forget to let me know down below in the comments, like always, or comment a video down below that you want to see on my channel, because I love making videos that you guys want to see. I mean, that's who I'm creating them for. So yeah. Oh, P.S. If you really like my sweater, like look at this. It's so cute. I just got stars all over me. It's from a really cute boutique here in Charlotte. I will link it down below for you guys if you want to check it out. I just got it yesterday and I'm like obsessed. And you guys would have seen that if you follow me on Instagram. So also don't forget to go and follow me over there. It's just at Life with Lauren YT. I always have a link down below for you guys. And without further ado, guys, that's going to bring us to the end of the video. I really hope that you all enjoyed this, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys!